Hi you guys, I wanted to share something with you that's happening in the Once Upon a Time fandom that's really exciting. We're getting new merchandise, and no one's really talking about it, so I wanted to share it with you, do a quick review, and then show you some of the other merchandise that if you're not quite into what I'm about to show you, there's other options out there of what you can do to help support the show. So let's take a look at it. This is the Captain Hook shirt. It's available at Hot Topic and on HotTopic.com. It has a nice blue color, really makes Mr. O'Donoghue pop out. And it also has the Once Upon a Time logo right there on the bottom. And it's a girl cut shirt, and it's only $22.50 online and in the stores. And sometimes online runs a few 25% off deals, so I think right now it's currently like 16 bucks. But you just have to keep in mind that you have to watch that because sometimes they're on sale and sometimes they're not. So let's make a quick review of this and see what makes this shirt so awesome. So I love the design of this shirt. I love that it's a long, full body shot of Mr. O'Donoghue, because if you're a fan of Project Runway like I am, Tim Gunn always talks about how long vertical designs can make you look taller and slender. And being a girl cut shirt, it hugs your natural waistline. And going back on that Tim Gunn thing for a second, I know I recently lost 50 pounds in the last year, so I'm still kind of adjusting to being comfortable with my body. And so that's why I really like this shirt, because when we got it in, I took a picture of it and put it up on Twitter, and I looked at the picture and I was just like, damn, I look really tall. Like, this makes me look taller, makes me look more slender, and it's just a really great material. It's really soft, and it's just fantastic, and I absolutely love the design of the shirt. Like I said, the blue really makes them pop out, and you can see that little peak of the logo at the bottom, just like I said. And it's super soft. It's really awesome. I really highly suggest getting this shirt. It's absolutely fantastic. But maybe this isn't quite what you're looking for, and we're going to talk about that right now. About a week ago, I started promoting this shirt on Twitter and Facebook and Tumblr, and I've gotten some questions back. And the two biggest questions I've gotten back are there guys' shirts, and are there shirts with other characters on them? At the time of recording this video, no, there's not. But I'm going to tell you some ways that you can get other shirts and other merchandise through Hot Topic. The first way to do it is to go to the website. If you go to the bottom of the Hot Topic webpage, there's a Contact Us section, and you can click on that, choose feedback and general questions, and then just type in your message and send it off to them. The other thing you can do is go into your local Hot Topic. We do this thing called a Sunday Recap, and we take suggestions from customers throughout the week, put in the Sunday Recap, and then send it off to our wonderful district managers who takes them to the higher ups. And that's another way that we can get products. That's how we got a lot of our great Game of Thrones products and a bunch of other awesome cool things like Funko figures. So that is another way. We'll be more than happy to put in our Sunday recaps. You just have to let us know what characters, what kind of shirts, if you want guy shirts. Just let us know, alright? One last quick note, you can also wear this shirt with a great bolero or a cardigan and then be like nerdy super chic. I absolutely love this jacket. I wear it with everything. But yeah, and that way you can look like really kind of like a classy, super nerdy chic girl. Or I guess a guy if you want to wear a bolero. To each their own, man. Men, wear your boleros if you love them. So why is merchandise so important? Okay, you can make fun of me, but I went to a My Little Pony panel 2 years ago at DragonCon, and we talked about the importance of merchandise. It's what pays for TV shows. That's how you get, your guest actors like Mr. Sebastian Stan. Please fight for him to come back. He's my favorite character, and he's amazing. He's interesting. I love him. I love him so much. Mwah. Please come back to us. It pays for those guest spots. It pays for CGI. It pays to have new seasons. So that's why merchandising is so important. So if you do want to see the return of those awesome guest actors or CGI or anything like that improve, or just to see more seasons, it pays for seasons. It's a paycheck for them. I mean, they're essentially doing your job. This is a job that they have to get paid for. You wouldn't want to go to work and not get paid. So this is why merchandise is so important. Sebastian Stan. So I'm going to be a little critical of ABC right now. And I'm sorry guys, but this is the fourth Once Upon a Time shirt from Hot Topic. Fourth. The first one had the logo on it. Second one had Regina and it said Evil Queen. The third one was the down, down, down the rabbit hole one. And it has the Once Upon a Time logo, so you can see that it's legit. And then this is the fourth, and I don't understand why ABC is not promoting this merchandise, because it's so cool. I mean, look how cool this shirt. I wore this to DragonCon, and no one even knew it existed, and that this kind of merchandise was out there for Once Upon a Time, and it's official merchandise. If they're not going to promote it, then let's do it ourselves, fans. We're going to do guerrilla advertising. Tweet it, tell your friends, reblog it on Tumblr, put it in your Facebook Once Upon a Time groups, ask your podcast buddies to talk about it on their shows, and let them know that this merchandise is out there. Because like I said, it pays for the show. You know, likes and favorites on Tumblr and Twitter are great, but make sure you're also reblogging it too, because it gets it out there. You know, it lets people know and lets your followers know that it's out there. So let's do this, fans. And don't be another lost shirt down the rabbit hole. See what I did there? So maybe apparel doesn't do it for you. There's still lots of great merchandise out there. Like maybe consider getting the Once Upon a Time guide behind the magic. It's a really cool guide. It has actor interviews. It has breakdowns of all the episodes and stuff like that. Some of the cool stuff is they have tidbits about the episode. Like, did you know when Lancelot said, God in his mercy lend her grace? That's actually from a Lord Tennyson poem. Whoa! And also, if you're a cosplayer, they have prop breakdowns. Like, there's an awesome Mad Hatter hat, and it actually has great pictures of the props, costume designs, and stuff like that. So this is really cool for cosplayers, and this is also great to see, like, behind-the-scenes stuff. They have a look at all the scenery and scenic designs, and just great. I just love this book. Absolutely love it. I read it all the time. And, you know, maybe you don't want a book. Maybe you want to go with the classic DVD or soundtrack. My personal favorite piece of merchandise that's come out, though, is Shadow of the Queen. Oh my god, it's so good. It's produced by Marvel, and I'm already a huge fan of Marvel. I might have my stack of comics right there where you can't see them. Under the dust jacket, it looks like Henry's book. How cool is that? And the art is beautiful. It's the story of Graham in his time serving the evil queen. And it has a great story. It has Snow and has Ruby in it. It gives a little bit more backstory. I'm not going to give a big spoiler, but it's really good. You find out someone is someone's true love, and it's someone that I'm sad because they had no interaction on the show, and I was just like, what? Anyway, but it has Snow and Ruby. It's really cool. It also has Graham. My only criticism of this book, though, it has nothing to do with story. It has nothing to do with the art, because the art's gorgeous and the story is pretty solid. The only thing is, it has a $21 price point, and it's only 4 chapters with some extra content. Now, let's compare to the first issue of Winter Soldier. This is $15 with 4 chapters and extra content. This is a softback. I'm going to destroy my comic. And this one is a hardback. You're paying the extra, like, $6 for this to be a hardcover, which is, I don't really like. I'd rather them do trade paperbacks, or if they're going to do such a high price point, put in more content, because this is a really thin book. And then you have others, like the original Winter Soldier. This is $24, so it's $3 more than this. It's still a softback, but it has 7 chapters and extra content. So I really love, though, the comic book form. I hope they do this. I would love to see background in Neverland, because we never got Felix's backstory. We never got Balefire in Neverland, other than being on Hook's ship. We had 0 interaction between Tinkerbell and Pan, and I think this would be a really great way to fill in all the blank spots in the TV show, and to fill in the plot holes. So I would love for them to do more comics like this. Let's do this, guys. And this is a really great read, and it's really short. So you'll finish it in like less than an hour, and it's really good. I love it so much. So Shadow of the Queen. Now, what if there's certain merchandise that you're not quite seeing? Well, you can go to the source. Like, if you want to see more comics like Shadow of the Queen, go to Marvel. You know, suggest it on their website, suggest it nicely on their Twitter, and just let them know that this is something you're interested in. And, like I said, personally, I collect Funko figures. Let me do something that's not Sebastian Stan, because I've showed off, like, 5 Winter Soldier things. I collect pop figures. I love Funko figures. And Funko's really good about putting on their Facebook and their Twitter, like, so, what do you want to see next from us? And I've suggested a few times Once Upon a Time. I would love to have some exclusives, like have the main cast, and then have a few exclusives, like maybe Jefferson. I love Sebastian Stan, don't even judge me. Maybe Jefferson. I'd love to see Victor. They're my 2 personal favorites. I've seen a lot of people asking for Once Upon a Time Funko figures. And I saw one girl on Tumblr make one. Like, she made her own Emma, and it was really cool. Except the money wasn't going to Once Upon a Time. I think she used a Raj from Big Bang Theory. That money is going to Big Bang Theory, not to Once Upon a Time. And don't get me wrong, I love Big Bang Theory. It's one of my favorite shows. I've done an entire podcast on Big Bang Theory. But, I mean, this is, you know, if you want to see these things, suggest it to Funko and let them know that there's an interest. Companies won't make merchandise if they don't think anyone is interested in it. So if you want to see more comics, if you want to see Funko figures, if you want to see other things like, I don't know, buttons, go to a button website and suggest these items. Now, what if you just don't want to buy any merchandise? And that's cool. It's your money. Do with it what you want to. But I would suggest maybe supporting the actors and the creators in some of their own personal projects. I know Raphael Sabarge created Greenwish. It's a humanitarian organization who funds local green projects in your community, and you can start a chapter through Greenwish and be like really awesome and help save the environment. I know Colin O'Donoghue, used to be a part of a band called The Enemies. He was one of the founding members. He was with them for a long time. And while he's still not with them anymore, Johnny and Ronan are precious baby faces. Like, you need to love them. The Enemies are so great. You can still hear Mr. O'Donoghue on a lot of their earlier EPs. And he actually, if I remember correctly, came back and recorded with them one last album. And they're going to be releasing it soon. It's called Sounds Big on the Radio. And Johnny and Ronan, I'm so excited for it. I can't wait for it. Hurry up and release it. I want it so bad. I want it. Give it to me. So I definitely suggest checking out The Enemies. Even though Mr. O'Donoghue is not a part of it anymore, they're still great. I love Johnny and Ronan. They're the nicest guys on Twitter. If you guys tour the East Coast and you come to Atlanta, let me know. I will take you out to drinks, and we'll hang out and we'll have a great time. So I would suggest doing The Enemies. You know, Ginny Goodwin designed some shows for Milk and Honey, and the proceeds of these shoes went to St. Jude's Hospital. Once Upon a Fan, which is, like the biggest Once Upon a Time website online, they do a charity auction every year. I saw something when I was researching this called the Lana Project, and it was this group on Facebook, and they were raising money so Lana could donate on her birthday to a charity of her choice. And so there's like some really cool things going on within this fandom that we could donate to. So that's just another idea if you don't want to, get any official merchandise. Look into some of these projects and see what's out there. One last really quick thing. A lot of my friends are artists. I personally am a freelance myself. And you go on Redbubble, go on Society6, go on Etsy, go on all these great websites, because there's a lot of artists with a lot of super cool Once Upon a Time merchandise, like my awesome Dr. Whale shirt that I love so much. David Anzers actually owns this shirt. Like, David has this shirt, and it's super cool, man. Jean, my girl. Jean, I love you. One of my favorites is Trash and Scraps on Tumblr. She has a really nice, like, Belle shirt. It's really cool. It's cute. Like, Belle's pushing a little wheelbarrow full of books. It's a really cute shirt. So, yeah, go check out all the artists, man. Artists are where it's at, and you can get something unique that, like, while you might like official merchandise, you can get something a little bit more unique that's a little bit more you, because God help me, they're never going to make Victor Frankenstein stuff, and they're never going to make Jefferson stuff, no matter how much I want it. So I have to go for this stuff. Thanks, guys. I really love it. So I want you guys to go out there, tell other people about merchandise that's going on, tell people about the merchandise that got forgotten, and tell people about the merchandise that you might want to see more, like more comics. So, yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.